Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Real United States. I'm your host, Paul Campbell, and behind the camera, as always, is my camera operator and wife, Beverly Campbell. Welcome to Baltimore, Maryland. We are here on the edge of the Inner Harbor. Now, Inner Harbor is, in fact, the inner part of the harbor here in Baltimore, but it's also used colloquially as the name for this entire area surrounding the harbor. There's a lot of shops and restaurants and businesses here. You'll see behind me this very tall structure. This, in fact, is the World Trade Center here in Baltimore. Off in the distance across the harbor is the Baltimore Aquarium. You see there's a number of museum ships here. You know, we visited some museum ships in the past. There's the Torsk, the USS Torsk. It's a submarine off in the distance. There's an old Coast Guard vessel here, the Chesapeake. We also have a sailing ship over here off the other side of me. I don't know which vessel this is. Usually during the year, the USS Constellation is moored here. It's not here right now. It's in dry dock. I assume it's undergoing some repairs at another port. But it's just a beautiful setting here. They have this beautiful brick walkway. It goes all the way around the Inner Harbor. There's harbor tours you can take here and water taxis and people enjoying the pedal boats here off in the distance. Very calm piece of water because it is way up at the end of the Patapsco River, as I understand it. I really don't know enough about the geography of the area to be certain whether it's what the Patapsco dumps into. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right, but further down here, the harbor opens up, and down at one of the points down here, very famous American landmark, it's Fort McHenry. Now, Fort McHenry fell under fire by the British troops during our War of 1812. And in fact, in 1814, 200 years ago this year, it would have been in September, would have been the bicentennial anniversary of the battle at Fort McHenry. Now, the significance of this, for those of you who either don't remember or from overseas and may not have studied this, is during that battle, a young 35-year-old Francis Scott Key was inspired to write a poem. And that poem later became our national anthem and was, in fact, the Star-Spangled Banner. Now, in a future episode, we're going to go down, we're going to visit Fort McHenry, we're going to show you around there. Right now, we're just going to show you here a little bit of the Inner Harbor and the center of Baltimore, Maryland. Beautiful, beautiful place. Bev and I are getting ready to go to dinner, actually, right here, just around. Bev, go ahead and swing around here. And we're gonna have dinner here at Bubba Gump Shrimp Company. Now, you may have been familiar with this from the very successful movie Forrest Gump. And this particular chain was an offshoot from that movie. There is a facility, a restaurant like this at Universal Orlando, very near where we used to live down in Florida. But we haven't been to this one. We haven't been to any of them, actually, to eat. So this is going to be a first for us. We're looking forward to that. Oh, let's swing her back around. I know I'm probably making you folks seasick, but some of the water taxis that are here in the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, I don't know if it's a terribly practical way to travel back and forth across the harbor, but it's certainly a very pleasant way to travel back and forth, and we're going to probably do that in a future episode as well and give you some shots from the water. You can see there's a Hard Rock Cafe, very famous chain of restaurants off in the distance here. And just a lot of things to see and do here in downtown Baltimore. So we're looking forward to doing some future episodes here again and showing you a lot more of this in detail. I just wanted to give you kind of an introductory episode about it. So thank you everybody for joining us here on the Real United States. We hope you enjoyed this introductory episode to Baltimore, Maryland. We're about an hour's drive from where we are down in Washington, D.C. So if you haven't already, we encourage you to pick, subscribe, and join us for future episodes. Come along for the adventure. If you got questions or comments, leave them in the comments section below. We love hearing from all of you. I'll try to get back to all of you as soon as I possibly can. And as always, thank you for watching.